Woo! Happy Aloha Friday. Hi, everybody. Anybody out there on an Aloha Friday? Hi, everybody. Glad you're here. Here we go. Hi, gang. Hi, Raynette. Woo, thank you for being on. May Leah, how are you? Hi, Carly. Happy Aloha Friday. Really? Oh, nice. Okay. Wet and windy. Raynette says she liked my Instagram picture on there. I know, that was just crazy with all the rain showers and the clouds so low, close to Kamehameha schools. Oh, that was nuts. Hi, Laura. Thank you for being on today. E-Music, how are you? Yeehaw. Carl, nice to have you on from Kailua Kona. Aloha no. How are you, brother? Gang, we are getting some breaking news entertainment-wise into our studios. We'll have that for you coming up here in about, I'd say about 10 minutes from now. Once again, breaking news. I should actually... I was going to go ahead and show myself on camera, but I just realized I'm not sure how. Oh no. There we go, I got it. Hi, gang. Breaking news coming up for you that we have entertainment-wise coming up in just a little bit. Oh, we're 60 seconds away. Okay. Coming up, show, start, yay! Hi, gang. Thank you for being on this Aloha Friday. Actually, that's not the camera I wanted to show. That's the one I wanted to show. That's North Shore. Fridays are so good.
Aloha Hawaii. We identify as vaccinated.
You should too.
All right, here I go on this Aloha Friday. Ikaika Antone rejoins us here on the show. There we go. Turn that back up, man. We can turn that one down. Ikaika Antone rejoins us on the show. Got a brand new music video from their release, and he wrote it. We will talk about that coming up on the show today, plus a couple of surprises. Happy Aloha Friday. Aloha no, aloha kako. I'm Billy V inside of your radio, and here we go on your Aloha Friday. We've got quite a show for you today. There's a lot of information that we have for you. So if you like Hawaii entertainment, that's the reason why we're here. Happy Aloha Friday to you. First of all, there's lots that are here in the gallery. Everybody from Raynette, the first one into the room today. Thank you very much. Thank you for being here from Eva Beach. Let's see. We also got Carly, who just celebrated her birthday on. Melia joins us from Port Orchard, Washington. Wet and windy there. Rie is joining us on. E-Music is here as always. 96785 in the house. Laura Brar is here from Waikiki. She's in town. Wow. You know, there's a lot of military down there in Waikiki. It's not really part of our headline news, but, you know, we might as well touch on it anyway. We'll explain more coming up in a little bit. Carl is with us from Kailua Kona. How you, bro? From home island and home territory for me. Kevin's always with us from Florida. Mississauga, Toronto. Debbie is here. Appreciate you guys being here on an Aloha Friday. As always, if you're over on the Facebook side, hit the like button. If you're over, subscribe on the YouTube side. We always appreciate that. Oh, on the Facebook side, if you share, it really helps. So really appreciate it. Cool. How are you? Nice to see you on. Yay. Thank you very much. I got to drive to work. Love you too. Thank you. Have a good weekend. I saw you on Instagram, and I almost clicked on it, except that I was just getting ready to drive, and I was like, okay, this is not a good time. So I haven't looked yet, so I got to go look at what your post was. Bixby, sending Shaka from Red Hill. Whew. Red Hill has a new meaning, right? It just... so much. Birthday tomorrow. Congratulations, Kevin. Thank you very much for being here. Appreciate it. And Kevin joined us over for when Sunrise went on the road. Lacey and I were over on Hawaii Island. Kevin went over and joined us and checked out the show. Appreciate that very much. Thank you for being on, and appreciate you being on the show. Jim McKinnon is just checking in. A lot of people here. Let's give you a taste of what's happening outside. Oh, Bixby, that's so bad. Okay, let's go take a look outside, and while we do that, Bixby's up in Red Hill. Okay, for those of you in Hawaii, if you know, you know. And I says, oh, you're up at Red Hill. And he says, yeah, the water is a bit slick. I was like, oh, no. Oh. Yeah, it's kind of tongue-in-cheek for us local people. It's like, it's not a joking matter, but we kind of, yeah, anyway. We'll talk more about that coming up in a little bit. Let's talk about outside. Look at this. North Shore. Partly cloudy skies. That's why you don't see the full sunshine there. The wind is blowing. You see that flag at the bottom of your screen? That's a wind indication there. So there is some caution out there. Can't see the sign. I don't think we have a surf advisory. And I didn't check on it. We've been so busy with getting the show ready for you. Meantime, that's Waikiki. That's live. Surfers in the water. People in the water. I guess it's okay. You know, we had the heavy rains of the past week. And in a lot of areas, there's brown water advisories. I'm thinking I would let Mother Nature kind of clear the waters, because, boy, around a lot of the areas of the island, there was just like... it's like somebody threw up. I mean, well, I know that's kind of vulgar and a little bit harsh, but basically that's what the island did. Island couldn't handle all the water that we were getting from the rains. And boy, it was just a drenching. Valerie, how are you? Valerie Kahanu is on from Utah. I just glanced up and I saw that come across my screen. Thank you so much for being here. So, Waikiki, looking nice outside. On this Aloha Friday. Let me see here. You know what? I will explain the Red Hill so it's not such an inside joke coming up in a little bit. But let's get into headline news right now. Jim McKinnon, I see your question. I'll get to your question coming up in a little bit. In the meantime, let's go to headline news right now. This is breaking news, actually. This has come out in the last couple of hours. Mele Apana, a morning announcer, part of the Kolohe crew, along with Shannon Scott, has left Hawaii 105 Radio. We've confirmed that here in the midday of your Aloha Friday. Mele Apana, I know, though, she's got a whole bunch of projects that are coming up. She was just on Dugi Kami Aloha Aloha. Small parts, but it was a recurring character. She was one of the aunties that was there during the season. I also know her very well. This is back, I decided to show this picture of her. This is back when we were both in radio. That had to be some 8-9 years ago, sister? I think so. Anyway, Meleapana, I'm not sure if she's on the show or not. But anyway, breaking news is that she has left Hawaiian 105 Radio. Reasons, they're tight-lipped about that. And all I know is that, and I know, okay, Ku'u has, I know, so proud of her, yeah? She's such a wonderful, lovely, she's my sister. Worked side by side with her for about 3 years, and there were some of the 3 best years out of the 40 years in radio. Some of the 3 best years that I've had was working alongside her. So she's got other things to do. She is an extraordinary MC, by the way, if anybody's hiring. Just wanted to throw it out there. And so I'm hoping to talk more at length with her here in the next week. Maybe she will be a guest on the show. Wink, wink. Coming up next weekend, next Friday. That would be wonderful. Jim says, sure miss Honolulu radio, morning crew traffic, local news. Brah, traffic, there's a lot of it. Oh, this morning, I was doing traffic for Lacey. It was a bear this morning. Bear would be about the best way that I could put that without using colorful metaphors. So, anyway. Teruko Fujiki, good morning from Japan. Teruko-chan, ohayou gozaimasu. Arigatou gozaimashita. Hontoni, thank you for listening and being with us, or watching and being with us. So, yeah, Rie, I totally agree with you there. Hearts and a lot of love. So, once again, Meleapana, they are kind of waiting, and in talking with Mele recently, Doogie, actually the whole cast of Doogie Aloha is hoping that Disney will lead to a second season. They haven't announced yet whether they're canceling or they're bringing it back. I hate to use the word, but just factual. They're seeing in television, it's either you cancel or you renew. So we're hoping that the renew comes up for them. No word yet. Once again, Meleapana, that is breaking news here on this Aloha Friday. This is not breaking news. This is more breaking heart news. We want to pass along that longtime Hawaii broadcaster Harry B. Soria Jr. has died. Worked alongside him. Hi, Harry. Worked alongside him both at 1420 AM KCCN and Hawaiian 105 Radio and KCCN FM 100. Third generation radio host. So not only his dad did radio for the longest time here in Hawaii, but his grandfather as well. They did the show Territorial Airways. And if you haven't heard it before, they are going to feature it tomorrow, I believe, on Hawaiian 105 and in tribute to Harry. So Harry and my kumu, Skylark Rossetti, together, they started Territorial Airways. This was 1979. And so they had the show, and Harry has carried it on, of course, with the collections of music from his father and his grandfather. That means that his collection, it's literally in the tens of thousands of records that date from the time of the territory from the 1920s all the way over till 1959. And so Harry Soria Jr., he has won various Nahoku Hanahana Awards. I believe it's 8 of them for Liner Notes of the Year and Anthology of the Year categories. So his dedication to vintage music, and he was an extraordinary MC, and he could talk at length. I see you in the green room. We'll talk about the green room coming up in just a moment. But Harry B. Soria Jr. was an exceptional MC, especially when it came. He could MC anything. I think it was Ron Jacobs that said that he could make a moped accident sound wonderful. Wonderful is probably the wrong word. There's another word in there, but that's a quote from the great Ron Jacobs of radio. So Harry B. Soria Jr., he started the nonprofit Hawaiian Music Archives in order to archive all of this music so that it gets played, it gets heard. It's an important part of our industry. It's an important part of our history. And some of the people, just off the top of the mind, people like Auntie Genoa Keawe, 49th Aloha State, 49th. This is that time period, that music. And so Harry B. Soria Jr., Harry, we love you. We miss you. And our love to your wife, your ohana, and your circles, and your music and your voice lives on in territorial airwaves. Go search that on the internet and listen to his shows. It just excellence there. Yes, e-music, yes, exactly. What a terrific voice. Harry, love you. There's a lot of love for this next person who is also from Hawaii. We're talking about Jason Momoa. He is in the headline news because he announced that, well, filming, if you were trying to catch him when he was here, nah, he pow.
Oh, man. That's a wrap. That's a wrap. Aquaman 2.
Okay, so Aquaman 2, yes, get ready for it on December 16th. It is Jason Momoa on the big screen. That's going to be December 16th of 2022. So we're all going to have to wait a while. There's a lot of production to be done, and I don't know if the crews are done filming yet. And just because he's done filming here doesn't mean that he's done filming. It's just that he's done filming here while he's in the Hawaiian Islands. We will keep an eye out for Jason Momoa. Another person that's from Hawaii that's also in the news is The Rock. In this past week, he has won the People's Champion Award for 2021 in the People's Choice Awards. So what does he do while he's on stage? He calls out of the crowd a Make-A-Wish recipient, teenager, and he says, quote, "You represent everything that it means to be a people's champion. I'm giving this award to you." I know. We're all sitting there going, right? Oh, I'm not crying, you're crying. It's, yeah, one of those touching moments. The new trailer is out, and this is for a Hedgehog 2, Sonic 2, the Hedgehog. It's in theaters on April 8th, but it was actually filmed here in Hawaii, Ko'olina and Paradise Cove back in June of this year. I tried to watch the trailer, didn't see where there was a whole lot of Hawaii, but we know that they filmed here. We're hoping that it doesn't end up on the production room floor, on the cutting room floor. We'll wait for it. It's going to be coming out once again in April. Hello to the lovely Melvine Leeds. She returns to Facebook and she says, "I'm back every Sunday on Facebook, 11 a.m. Hawaii Standard Time. I missed you all, so I'm back, quote unquote. Love and aloha, Melvine." So please go follow her stream. Sometimes she has hundreds. Sometimes literally tens of thousands are watching her as she entertains. She'll be like on for like a full hour doing music. She's absolutely awesome. Jack Johnson also in the headlines. He's getting back on the road. That's going to be a 30-date, 30-city summer North American tour that he's going to be on. And he's going to start that off in New Hampshire. He's got a whole bunch of people that are joining him. Ziggy Marley. Some of the names I'm going to throw have Hawaii ties. Ron Artis II and Thunderstorm Artis. They live in Oregon. They're from the North Shore of Oahu. So they're going to be joining Jack in various parts of the tour. Proceeds, by the way, go to the Johnson Ohana Foundation, and which is supporting Jack's all-at-once nonprofit partners in communities that are near each concert. General sales tickets are available now. No word yet on a Hawaii concert. We're waiting on that one. Let's tell you about the group, The Green. Oh, by the way, Amy Hanaili is in our green room. She is a late addition to the show. So, Amy, hang on there. We'll be with you. Do me a favor. Turn your phone sideways if you can. Appreciate that very much. Thank you. Full screen. Love it. She'll be on the show in a little bit. The Nahoku Hanohano award-winning group, The Green. They've got a brand new release called Brand New Eyes. It's been out for about a month now. The group yesterday released tour dates. Actually, the day before yesterday. That'll start them in Waikiki, December 29th through January 2nd, 2 shows a night. Starting February 4th, they will spend the whole month on the West Coast going up and down. Exclusive on Sunrise this past Wednesday, we got you a look at the brand new music video called Young Man. We showed you a portion of that before it went live like 4 hours later. I've got the full video for you coming up at the end of the show. But I asked Ikaika Antone about this song, Young Man, and it wasn't quite what I was expecting. And it's touching. Listen.
It's an important song to me and my ohana. it actually speaks about the struggles that my wife and I had to conceive our first child. And so, that's what makes it important to me and my family. I started writing it when we were first pregnant, when we first got pregnant for the first time. And unfortunately, we ended up losing that pregnancy. So I still kept on writing that song. And, so it started a happy song, and then it turned into a little bit more somber. But I kept it going over that journey, and we were able to still try to conceive, but we weren't having any success, so we started seeing fertility doctors and things like that, which many people do end up having to journey down that path to try and have a child. And so just kept writing the song, working on the song. And it ended up just being a very hopeful song. It turned into a very hopeful song. It's written from the perspective of the unborn child. So I wanted to, make that into a happy song, because I knew that one day, we were going to receive this child, right? This baby. And we did. And we have an 18-month-old daughter now. Her name is Kalaunoa, and we love her. And she's such a blessing to our entire family. The listener may take away something else from the song. It may not be so obvious that the song was about my wife and I's struggle to have a child, but I think that the message of hope is there for many different reasons that people may need that message, or to hear that message.
All right, Ikaika Antone on the song, but I wanted to ask him, while I got the chance, what about the album? What did he think about, this latest album that they put out?
One of my favorite albums we did. Well, I always say that our latest album is our best album. You know how that goes, right? But no, I really truly believe it is. It's called Brand New Eyes, and it kind of is exactly that. It's like it shows that we as a band, as now fathers, husbands, kind of have matured into different roles in our life, and it's shown through our songwriting and our music. So Brand New Eyes is exactly that. I think you'll hear it in the music, in every song by song, and we're very proud of this one.
All right, there you go. Ikaika Antone and the brand new album. Go ahead and get that. Brand New Eyes. But Young Man is the new single. And once again, we'll show you that music video coming up at the end of the show. Want to say hello to my dear sister. We were talking about Meleapana a little bit earlier, and then I saw pop in the lovely Lena girl, and I think she's at work right now. I'm not sure if she's at work, but anyway, she says, love my sister Meleapana always. Sister, how are you? Nice to see you on. Thank you for being here on the show. And I tear up when I hear I'm coming home. It makes me miss my dad even more. The music is thoughtful and amazing. Awesome. And she says, Harry B, will never forget you. Awesome. Gail, thank you for being here on the show. We are just minutes away from Amy Hanaiali'i, but before we do that, I want to tell you the story about two gentlemen. We've been talking about them all through the season since September up till now. Every week, there's been two guys that have been on CBS television on the show Tough as Nails. This past Wednesday night was the finale, and Jerome Kupuka'a from Kapolei was in the finals. He didn't make it to the top and take the title, but he did great. Tak Tanabe was there all the way through, because not only was he in the individual, but the team competition as well, and I asked him about how it was and how it was for his family to watch.
When she's watching the show, there was an episode where I won, and she got emotional and stuff, so there's a lot of mostly ups, but some sad parts, But yeah, for the most part, it was good.
Would you be willing to do it again if you were asked to do another reality show like that?
No.
Really? It was that tough to be away?
The time away from my family was really rough for me. I just had my baby and stuff, and I just have my family support system here, and you couldn't talk to them at all. There was no contact. Our phones are taken away, so yeah, it was a rough one, and it was just tough.
So I know there was plans to get married, and so how are things going?
yeah, so with this whole COVID restriction and, you know, there's a lot of rules going up and down, and we're not sure what's going to happen. But yeah, we're trying to get married. Uh, I don't know, you guys know now, I want some money. So yeah, we're looking into venues and inviting the whole Tough as Nails season 3 family down to Hawaii.
That's awesome. I know that tonight you are you are playing the role of Mr. Dad. Where is the fiance?
Yeah, he's being a little terror right now, but
That's
yeah,
okay.
He's here making a mess. It's my turn tonight to watch him while my fiance is out doing her thing.
And his fiance, by the way, she is a coach with the girls. I believe it's the soccer team from Konawana High School. So, Tanabe talking about his wife and his fiance, I should say. And once again, he's going to invite the whole show over for his wedding. Thanks a lot for joining us on the show, and appreciate you spending some time with us. Want to bring this next young lady on. She's from the island of Maui. She gave me a text just a little while ago and says, "Hey, you mind if I call you during the show?" I go, "Do I mind?" Ladies and gentlemen, Amy Hanaiali'i is here. Yay. Wait, let me get her out of the green room and get her on to, there we go. Hi, Ames.
Hi, love. How are you?
Good. There's a little bit of a delay there, so sometimes it's like you'll hear the voice first, and then you'll see her mouth move a little bit. But that's the cellular activity. Amy, good afternoon to you. Happy Aloha Friday. First of all, how did you survive the rains on Maui?
It was crazy. There was so much rain over here. Like, my phone kept going off saying, "Don't leave your house." That was scary.
Okay, so but everybody's okay and everything's okay?
Yeah, everybody's okay, yeah.
Very good. There's been a whole bunch of things that you are coming up with. I want to ask you, first of all, let me get back on camera here. I want to ask you really quickly, you've got something with your wines that is coming up, correct?
Yeah, I do. So I launched my California red and white blend wines. I took them out of the restaurants during COVID, put them into I wanted to go support local, so put them into local vendor here in Hawaii. And then, so now I'm getting ready to launch them again. They're slowly going into the stores and restaurants, but I'm doing an event on December 19th. At Uncle's at Pearl Ridge is actually my real uncle. People don't know that, but he's actually my real uncle.
Okay, it's not just it is really.
So I'm going to join Jeff Peters. What's that?
No, go ahead.
So Bruce Johnson, the owner of Uncle's, is actually my real uncle. He's actually my second cousin, but his mother and my grandmother are twin sisters. A lot of people don't know that. On my mom's side. And so he said, "Hey, you want to come down and just do an event here with the wine for Christmas?" I was like, "We're just going to bring all the family down, and all the family's going to come and watch, and whoever wants to come down and watch." I'm like, "Oh, yeah." So we're going to, Jeff, that's a normal gig for Jeff Peterson, my guitar player. So he is going to start at 5:30, and then I'm going to mingle and talk about the wines, and they're going to have a scrumptious Christmas dinner. And then I'm going to get up and entertain with Jeff, probably about an hour and a half, and then get back down and mingle with everybody and explain where the wines are from. They're, most of it's from Napa, and just kind of explain the wine. The wine is really ono with Uncle's. He's going to carry that wine full time now, which I'm really stoked. And the GM there, his new GM, said that you can make reservations on Open Table, or you can call the restaurant at 808-275-0063.
Sounds good. Okay. I want to ask you one more question. Since you are also the president of the Hawaii Academy of Recording Arts, the Lifetime Achievement Awards, kind of give me a status update on the awards.
The awards are going to be exciting. They're going to actually be the day of the 19th. It's a brunch, and it is from 10:30 to 2:30 at the Royal Hawaiian Hotel. For those of you who don't know what the Lifetime Achievement Awards are or the Hoku Awards. The Hoku Hano Hano Awards are our biggest celebration of music in Hawaii, honoring all of our entertainers in Hawaii and new music that they've launched, new videos that they've launched. I happen to be the president of the Academy, and the day of Lifetime Achievement Awards, we're actually honoring entertainers and outstanding individuals that are up for a Lifetime Achievement Award that have contributed so much to music here in Hawaii. So we're honoring Aaron Mahi. We're honoring Jay Laren, Puakea Nogomeyer, who was pivotal in bringing Olelo Hawaii back to Hawaii. Who else is on that day? Jeffrey Apaka. Jeffrey Apaka is going to be honored. As you know, he and his father have had a legacy of music here in Hawaii
Alfred
forever.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, Uncle Alfred Apaka. And it's just going to be, and Auntie Namaka Bacon, who was just so dear to our Hawaiian culture and so important to our Hawaiian culture. So what's going to be beautiful about that day is that a lot of them are going to entertain. I'm going to entertain on behalf of Jeff Apaka. It's just going to be a beautiful celebration of music, and tickets are only $80 a seat. You can make reservations at 941-8751. You can hop on our website, harahawaii.com, and find out the ticket link there as well. But yeah, it's going to be an amazing, and you know, the Royal Hawaiian Hotel, so many of our legends played in that Monarch room. So it's real special.
Sounds good. Amy, finally, we're getting close to the holidays. Is there ever been like the best gift you've ever received in past holidays and Christmases?
Oh my gosh. Can I talk about Hanabata Days?
Sure.
Okay. So I was in a biker gang in Kihei called the Kuapapa Tiras.
Wow. Wait,
Yeah,
I have to write this down. I never knew this. Okay.
We all went to elementary school together, Kihei School. You know, I went to Kihei School since I was in kindergarten. And so we were called the Kuapapa Tiras. We had our biker gang. And my parents gave me a gold 5-speed bike with a glitter seat. And it was a 5-speed.
What?
It was a 5-speed. So I'd ride I grew up on Kuapapa Street. So all of us that lived Kuapapa Street, we were known as Kuapapa Tiras. We all went to school together, all high school together. We had a skateboard ramp. Like, I was a full tomboy growing up. So yeah, so we had a biker gang called the Kuapapa Tiras.
Wow. Okay. Well, never knew that before, but there you go. You learned something here on the show. As a matter of fact, just for you, Amy, you know what? I'm going to put you back on here. I'm going to make sure that we put it. There we go. Amy Hanaiali'i Kuapapatitas. We put that down there on the bottom so we have that as an identifier. Hey, once again, Amy Hanaiali'i. Amy, happy holidays to you. And once again, Lifetime Achievement Awards coming up December 19th. She's going to be at her uncle's, which is the place called Uncle's.
Yes.
Sister,
They uncles.
Happy holidays.
Love you, Billy.
Love you, see you. See you later.
Happy holidays.
And as Amy Hanaiali'i waves into the green room, thank you, sweetie. Good to have you on, and always glad you can come on to the show anytime. Hey, let's tell you about some of the weekend events that are going on. One of them is, if you see her picture, is it that way? That way. There. That's Sheila E. Sheila E. is going to be over at Blue Note, Hawaii, and that's coming up tonight. As a matter of fact, let's go through the things that are happening tonight, but I just wanted to share this picture real quickly. This is a picture that I got to take with Sheila E. You remember her from the movie Purple Rain, and you, of course, know her hits. This was back in 2011 when we were both at the NFL Pro Bowl at Aloha Stadium. I was doing the announcing, and of course, she was entertaining there at the game. Coming up tonight at the Blaisdell Concert Hall, it's going to be Tumua Tuine. Of course, he's doing his run of comedy concerts. Congratulations to him. These are ones that sold out in like literally almost like seconds. Well, we'll say minutes, but just a whole bunch of tickets that were sold. And finally, they are getting that chance to see him. He's had to postpone, because of COVID, but now he's going to be at Blaisdell Concert Hall, and that's coming up for you tonight. At Kolu on the island of Maui, they're going to be at Queen Ka'ahumanu Center. They are starting up at 7 o'clock. So if you are on the island of Maui, you want to go catch them, they will be on. They will be there. From the 1990s, do you remember John B. music? Of course you do. He is here in Hawaii, Blue Note, Hawaii. That will be tonight. Of course, his first album went platinum, and he's just been going nonstop ever since. So catch John B. here in the islands at Blue Note, Hawaii. Mele Ukulele is an online virtual concert, and that's going to be coming up tomorrow, and that's going to be starting at 8 o'clock in the morning. And then find more details. You can see it there, ukuleleprojecthawaii.com/mele-ukulele. Johnny the Third is Saturdays. That's live performance over at Hula's. There's the time there, 6 to 9 p.m. At Aloha Stadium, Aloha Land's Winter Wonderland. It's a drive-through. It's a light show. It's the holidays. And they have got everything, including holiday music. And because of the COVID situation, Honolulu Hale is not what it's always been. We didn't have the big celebration and the tree lighting this year. But if you want to go check out lights, you can still do that downtown. But Aloha Land's Winter Wonderland has that over at Aloha Stadium. Go find their website online, search for it, and then you can find out more about ticket purchases. Over at the Bishop Museum, J. Wadamo Planetarium celebrating their 60th anniversary. They're doing special events coming up this weekend. As a matter of fact, that they have tomorrow, so go ahead and check out the Bishop Museum's website for more information. Lovers and Covers, that's over at Next Door with performances. Those are live performances. That's coming up on a Saturday. They start off at 7:30 p.m. there. Donuts and Dinos. That is over at Bishop Museum. That's on Sunday morning. So, they got the donuts out there for you and the dinosaurs as well. So go catch that over at the Bishop Museum. Kanikapila Shriners. Oh, okay. That on the bottom is not correct, so we'll make that disappear. Kanikapila Kalikimaka. This is a live streaming holiday musical performance by local ukulele musicians. Mahealani Richardson is your host over there for that. And so that's going to be coming up from 6 to 7:30 p.m. coming up on Sunday. So go ahead and check it out. Sorry, I think somebody's hitting a hammer on something. And I think it's my neighbors next door. I don't know if that's coming through or not, but anyway, just so you know. Amy, thank you. I see your text message. Love you too. Wanted to talk about, we didn't get a chance to talk about this. Bixby, we talked about this at the top of the show. Bixby said he's at Red Hill. There has been some problems with the United States Navy and the water supply that goes to Navy residential, and it looked like there was fuel inside of the water. Health Department says yes, but the Navy says no. Find out more information about the whole story at hawaiinewsnow.com. But we are hopeful that it's not into the general public water supply. And there's a lot of people, a lot of local people that are really feeling for Navy personnel and Navy families. They're serving our country, but yet they're having to worry about this. And the Navy has not been as forthcoming as the residents would have liked. Once again, hawaiinewsnow.com for more information on that. But reason why we also mention is because down in Waikiki, there's lots of military down there because the Navy has taken them from their homes where there's the heavy smell of fuel, and now they are staying in some of the Waikiki hotels because the Waikiki hotels need more people to stay in their hotels. So hopefully things will work out. That was the story that we were talking about earlier in the show that I didn't get a chance to get to. Okay, University of Hawaii Athletics. The football team has bowl game coming up, and that's going to be on the campus of the University of Hawaii at Manoa, and that's going to be Christmas Eve. Go to hawaiiathletics.com for more information, especially if you want to go get tickets and you want to go ahead and be there as well. Women's volleyball done for the year. And then coming up on, men's basketball just played on Wednesday, but the next time they're going to play is going to be on the 22nd. I think that's against Vanderbilt. That's going to be part of the Hawaiian Airlines the Hawaiian Airlines Diamond Head Classic. Apologies that we're looking at the football field. We should actually be looking at the basketball court. No, that's volleyball. I am batting 1,000. By the way, hello to our usual crew, which is usually here, but they are... Okay, we will just stop that background because that's not working. That's supposed to be men's basketball there. Men's basketball, once again, they'll be over at the Simplify Arena at Stan Sheriff Center coming up for you December 22nd. Okay, let's bring it back to me if we can find the camera. There we go. Hi, everybody. Want to say there is a lot of people saying hi down. Hi, Judy. How are you? I see you on. Raynette, I have to meet Amy. I was at Tita 2 downstairs bathroom, pasture land side, but I blossom became homecoming queen. There you go. Right? Alcian, thank you so much. I'm glad you've been... I know it's been a while, but I'm glad that you're here. And Mele Kaliki Maka to you too. Wait, Billy, how do you pronounce Tita? You can go Tita E, but Tita, it depends. I would call Amy my Tita. That's like saying my sister. But then there's Tita Action. Boy, do we need Andy Bumatai at a time like this to explain Pidgin. So... hopefully that will help in giving you that explanation of the pronunciations of T-I-T-A, Tita or Tira, depending on the individual you're describing. Yorana Tahiti, how are you? Jean, thank you so much for being here on the broadcast too. And a lot of people are still... John Aranita, I had a dream with Mr. V in it about a week ago. Thank you. I hope it wasn't a nightmare. We'll leave it at that. And Debbie says we have a football player, Declan Cross, who plays for our Toronto Argonauts, who looks so much like Jason Momoa. Fans have nicknamed him Moana. They even have Moana printed on their football jersey. Debbie, just to let you know that Moana had The Rock on it. If we're thinking about the same thing, maybe it's a totally different thing, but Moana, if I'm thinking of the Disney motion picture, it's actually The Rock. Let's move along. But it's not your fault, Debbie. It just suddenly I was confused when I saw that comment. That's going to do it for our show on this Aloha Friday. Just a reminder, we are on at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, Hawaiian Standard Time on Fridays. And what I am doing is I am looking right now. Oh, okay, there it is. Thank you very much. Being that I'm here by myself today, I am making sure that I have all the right things that I need because we are supposed to be playing our music video of the week. But for some reason, I can't find it at the moment. Oh, no. You know what? We're going to show 2 videos. We're going to show a video from the green. And then we're going to show another video from the green because I have their video, but it's not the one that we wanted to play today. So I'm going to play this one, and then I'll go find it, and then we'll play the one that I originally wanted to play for you. Until next time, mālama pono aloha ahui ho. Thank you for being here. Once again, hello to the crew of Billy V Live. They are at a seminar today. So... happy seminar. And for those of you that have been in the channel that have been kind of moderating for me, I appreciate very much. Hey, mālama puna aloha ahui ho. We'll see you Monday morning on Hawaii News Now Sunrise. We'll play this one, and then we'll play the right one coming up afterwards. But this is still a good video.
I can't even get to my... Easy, Nalu.
Whatever, Governor. Hi, Liho.
Hi.
Yo, Nalu. I'm not paying you to stand around backstage. And you, flower, hair, let's go. You're up next.
Good luck.
I know I love this feeling, and it's love I'm feeling. I'm gonna touch the feeling, 'cause your body's so appealing. I just wanna get close by you, 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 you. mix it up, cherry Kool-Aid. Sit down, wind it up, we marinate. Your liveliness can't contain. Rare city, see, look at the way you shape now. Your style and essence, one of a kind. Glad I found you. Found you. My genuine tea. You're one of the whitest things. You're making me smile and tea. Seeing you move to the realest thing. I know I love this feeling.
All right, that's the music video called Feelings from the Green. We're not going to play the whole thing, but you can find it if you want to watch the rest of the music video. It's on live. Just search The Green on YouTube. And now, our music video of the week.
I'm a young man traveling, but I don't know where I'm going. All that I know is I am looking for love. I know it's hard just to get there, but I'll make it there, I swear it. 'Cause where I am heading, there will surely be love. I know it's only one in a million chances that we're given, but I know that one day I will surely be found, living life on the bottle and a hand on the needle. Planting a seed will be harder for now. I said planting a seed will be harder for now. You see, I'm on a mission, but I'm lost out in the open. But I know that one day I will surely be found. The days are getting harder and the nights are getting colder, and the stars are aligning. Tell me, what have you found? I know it's only one in a million chances that we're given, but I know that one day I will surely be found, living life on the bottle and a hand on the needle. Planting the seed will be harder for now. I said planting a seed will be harder for now. It's only one in a million, one in a million, but I